Hi folks. So it is Thursday the 1st of April. So this will go up on the 2nd because I filmed yesterday. You alright? I hope you're okay. I'm tired. We just finished work. It's 20 to 3 nearly. I've got to go fetch Jack in a minute, and I've got to put the jacket potatoes in the oven. I need to go and do that in a minute really. I washed them in advance because I keep meaning to. I've meant to do jacket potatoes every day this week bar Monday and forgot every day. So I got them out this morning when I remembered, and I put them in the tray. Like still in their packet, but I put them in the tray on top of the cooker so I wouldn't forget, and I put them in the oven later. So they're washed. I just need to prick them. I'll put some oil on them and put them in the oven. And then that's tea just cooking away. So that'd be good. Oh, work was so busy today. It's been getting worse all week. But, excuse me, it's Good Friday tomorrow and then Easter Monday. So we're off for 4 days. And it's just everything goes mad. And if you've seen the news last week or so, the Ever Given got stuck in the Suez Canal. Didn't even know shipments came down the Suez Canal. I never really paid attention to it. Yeah, they got stuck, so 100 odd vessels stuck behind it, and some diverting around the Cape of Good Hope, and so they weren't stuck waiting for who knew how long. I think it was stuck for about a week in the end. We just have unhappy customers, and the stuff hasn't even left the Far East yet, let alone try to get it in the UK, because the UK ports are horrendous and have been since the August bank holiday last year. So we're fairly used to dealing with the rubbish this end, but now there's obviously problems at origin end, and then it's going to get to the UK and we're going to have the same old problems here. We're all a little bit fraught. Our department are all ready for a few days off, but we know we're going to struggle when we go back. Oh well. I've got 4 days next week at work and then I'm off. I'm working my birthday and I've got the kids here. They're going to be bored. And I don't know. Maybe we'll do something interesting for tea or whatever. But anyway, I haven't come on into mode, surprisingly. I came to say hello and just start today's video off. I have got a project that's very nearly finished, so when I get home from fetching Jack, I will try and get it finished so I have an actual finished item to show you. I didn't work on it loads last night. Why did I not? Oh, because I went for a walk. I've been doing like a big circuit of the estate we live on, listening to my audiobook. I was listening to Sleep in a Sea of Stars. Too many S's. Yeah, by Christopher Paolini, who wrote the Inheritance cycle. So Eragon, The Eldest, those books. But it's written a sci-fi book. And I saw it a while ago, and I've had it on reserve with our local library. I reserved the audiobook through BorrowBox that I've mentioned before, I think. It's like 32 hours long, but you only get it for 20 days. I think you can extend it if you really need to. But I'm going to get through it. So I've been listening to it while I was working, and like when I've been going for walks, and I listened to it at slightly faster speed, not loads faster, but at 1.25 speed rather than just at 1. I don't normally like doing that because I think it rushes the voice performance, and I'm not a hugely fast reader, so I don't find the normal speed too slow. But yeah, I did it at 1.25, and I listened to 32 hours worth in 6 days. And when it finished, I was like, oh, good book. I enjoyed it. The audiobook had a lot of the, if anyone's read like Eragon or Eldest or any of the Inheritance books, he puts a lot of, well, in this case, technical information in the back. And he puts in, like his glossary and where his words come from, the origin of the world he creates. And I found the reading of all the technical stuff about space unnecessary. To be honest, you'd probably glance through it if you were reading the book, but having someone read out all about different kinds of travel and different kinds of space travel and how we'd work that out and stuff, that was just a bit like, huh? It was okay in the context of the story. You just took it as, yes, it means this, but to have it fully explained, I don't know. I wasn't that keen on it, but the story itself was great. So I've done that. I don't know what to read now. So I've listened to Hamilton since I finished listening to that this morning. So the poor neighbours heard me singing, probably. Yeah, glad work. So I feel drained. I did 31 entries, start to finish today, and then I've got some amendments to do next week. There was still more entries to be done, but I just said to everyone, I was like, please stop putting stuff in Kian. Please stop. And they were still putting stuff in at like 2. I was like, I can't do it. There's no time. I've got to go fetch Jack. So I just said to him, some won't get done. I'm sorry. I only work for somebody else. Yes, so I'm looking forward to a few days off and chill with the kids. See what we get up to. The weather is not as nice today. Yeah, it's a bit grey out there. It was so cold this morning. 23 degrees yesterday. It was 8 this morning. It felt cold when I was on the way back. My hands were freezing. But yes, anyway, I really better go. I will get home with Jack and finish, hopefully, the project I was working on. And I'll show you, and then I'll make a cunning plan for my next little amigurumi I want to work on. So hopefully I'll have something to show you the next day. Yes, so I'll catch up with you in just a minute. I'm going to go and prick some potatoes, fetch the Jack, see how his Easter bonnet got on in the competition. His last words to me as he went in was, I hope I win. So I either hope he won or he wasn't too disappointed if he didn't. Or they give him some chocolate and it's took his mind off it. I'll try and get him to show you his bonnet, assuming he brings it home in one piece. I'm going to go. I'll talk to you in a minute. Bye. Hiya, I'm back. It is 20 to 6. The sun's come out and it's right behind me, which is helpful, so I should try and not move my head out of the way. But yeah, I finished the project I was working on. So it is DJ Slow-Mo by Jackie Donho, Donhou, of Dear Jack Stitchery, which is the same designer that had the unicorn that I made not long ago. And here he is. Started him yesterday. I got I'm sure it was yesterday. Got the head and the body done. I think I finished both legs last night and possibly the belly plate. I think I did the hat last night as well, so the majority of it was done. When was I working on? I might have been working on the shell as well, and I ran out of the dark brown that I had, so I fetched some brown this morning out of the shed. This is some of the mariners I bought. Yeah, so he's a really sweet little turtle. Got little too. Belly plate. The hat isn't stitched on. You can twist it round, but you sew the headphones over the top. So I'm not sure how easy it would be to. Hi, Jack's behind me. Where's your hat? Do you want to show?
Yeah, it's upstairs. I'll go and grab it.
Don't be too long. Yeah, his Easter bonnet parade. I think he said I came 4th. So he didn't get a prize, but the girl who won 3rd place gave him one of her prizes, which was really sweet. So yeah, this is all just DK yarn. I used a 2.75mm hook. Look at his little eyelids, so cute. In the pattern, this looks way more sort of squared off at the bottom, and mine looks really wonky. Yeah. He's lost a carrot. He had another one here.
And I have 2 at the back.
So he's got like dangly carrots. Take it off.
In the top,
Hang on,
more
let me turn you
crocheted in
to.
this little bunny thing. Then we have 3 bunnies on the front. Then we have some of the bottom with like ribbon cut off.
We had some ribbon and it frayed. So I cut the frayed bit off. That's more of it, more
and
sort of frayed.
eggs around
And I hot glued it. So I made some Easter eggs and then an egg with bunny ears.
And
then we got these little rabbits from Home Bargains, didn't we? And the hat and the dangly carrots. So a hot glue gun made it a lot easier and a lot quicker, didn't it? But you got 4th place. That's still good, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't get anything for
There
it,
were quite
but
a lot
Erin
of
gave me a
hats.
prize.
She did. I said
There
that.
was 31 hats.
31 hats. That's a lot.
Oh, no, not the whole
because
class
Jensen
bought them.
didn't.
It was like
Oh, what? 31 in the whole.
31 people in the whole class and like 16 bought the hats.
Wow, that's good. 4th out of
So-
16. It's pretty good, isn't it, mate?
So we had 15 people who didn't enter.
Okay, were you happy? Good maths, buddy. Were you happy about it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a good last day.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
I was going to say bye to you. I'll see you in a minute. Pardon?
What was I going to do?
I don't know. Go away, I'll shout. You can help with dinner in a minute.
Yes!
It's getting beans and cheese ready to go in the potato. Yeah, so I'll keep it like this because the sun's shining even more now. It's still quite like it's going to tip it down out there. So yeah, that's my little amigurumi for today. I've got to then figure out what I'm going to make for tomorrow. If I get chance to actually sit and properly look, I'll try and make some sort of a plan and let you know the patterns I'm going to try and do for Amigurumi April. I've got a headache, so I might not stare at the computer too much tonight. I think I've stared too intently at the computer for work today. It's giving me a headache. However, I have got a plug-in air freshener that's quite strong and it's been going all day. And I had a headache not yesterday, the day before when I had that on, so I don't know if it's too strong. Could be. Anyway, I'm going to go and me and Jack will grate some cheese and get some tuna ready because, of course, Damien doesn't have the same potato filling as us because that would just be too straightforward, wouldn't it? I would say there's like one meal a week where we all have the same, but no. We have pizza and wedges, but Jack doesn't like the wedges, so I do something else for him, like smiley faces. I suppose if I do a pasta bake, we all have the same, because that's, you know, it's all one dish. But anywho, you're not here to hear me moan about cooking. I don't know what the plan is for tomorrow, other than staying in bed for a bit because I don't have to get up, and maybe taking the boys somewhere, getting some sweets or something. The granddad has sent them some money instead of Easter eggs, just so I could pop it in the post rather than drive over. He doesn't want to be out and about too much if he doesn't need to be. I mean, restrictions are lifting a bit, but he still doesn't want to, be taking unnecessary trips, which is fair enough. So I'm sure they'll want to go and spend that. I mean, there's still only supermarkets that are open, really, but they're quite happy to buy craft stuff and sweets and chocolates, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here, see if I can shift this headache, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. So I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, so take care and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.